Happy Friday, guys. We are sitting here in my little test spot. And I'm in the middle of nowhere, out in the swampland, where I should be, honestly, you know. And it's really cold. We are supposed to get really nasty weather today, and I don't know why I drove this Jeep. My black Jeep would have been 100 times better than this one to drive today, because this thing has what is called a ratchet locker in the front, which means the front will pull posi all the time, but when you turn a corner, it'll go click, 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 click. So even in two-wheel drive, with the transfer case in two, when I get on like a good curve, I can hear the front clicking, which that's normal because I put that little locker in there for off-roading. And of course the back has the locker in it, and it's a full-time locker, you know. And the same thing, it'll slip when you kind of go around curve. I put a Ford 88 rear in it, and it has the track lock, which is like great for off-road, which sucks for ice. And it's supposed to start sleeting at like noon. So 2 hours supposed to start sleeting, and I'm going to work. As soon as it starts, Jerry going home. But anyway, good morning, guys, and I hope y'all having a great day. And I hope if you live down here in Carolinas or anywhere that's getting all this ice, you stay safe, obviously. Now, I have big news. You know, I told y'all I'm going to have an Emmy-winning channel here. And I think we got it, guys. Look at it. It even got my name on it there. Bam! Jerry Ain't Loud. Yeah, it says Achievement Unlocked, Best YouTuber. I don't know. Or maybe it says Level 1 YouTube. I don't know. I mean, and this might actually be a Golden Globe. I don't care. Because, see, somebody that, like, ranks these shows, they got a hold of this guy named Richard. And Richard's like, we got to get Jerry the award. And bam, I got it. And, you know, why didn't I go to the ceremony and all that stuff? Because of COVID. Because of COVID, they didn't have the ceremony. So, anyway, I would like to thank everybody. You know, the bass gods. I definitely want to thank the bass gods for making me loud and letting me have this knowledge. And I'm doing my acceptance speech, guys, you know. So we're thanking the bass guys. We're thanking like Odin and Thor for Thor's hammer. That's giving me the bass right there. Bam! Thor beating on the anvil with his hammer. But anyway, guys, man, I really appreciate the guy that sent me this, man. All I know is his name's Richard. And, dude, I really appreciate it, man. I love getting stuff in the mail. And actually, when I got this last night, it actually made my day. So, thank you very much. Anyway, guys, I'm doing something a little different here today. And it's basically because of, like, the comments I get on a lot of my videos, especially YouTube, where people are talking about, I should put, you know, GoPros on here and film reactions in traffic. Do I play this thing in traffic? Sometimes. I'm just gonna be honest, sometimes. And usually it is like turn up, turn down, that quick. Just, you know, screw it, people. Or if I get one of the young kids beside me bumping, I'll bump it a little bit, you know. Which used to be fun because they had no clue who I was. They're like, you know, look at this dude in his old Jeep with this beard. And because I'd pull up right beside him and be looking at him, like giving him this like look, you know. And they'd be over there thinking they were hot shit, and I'd turn it up real quick, and then they're just like, what just happened? Old dude shut us down, you know. So it was really fun, but now it's so many people know who I am that now when I pull up beside them and look over, they're like, Jerry, turn it up. But anyway, that kind of leads us into our video today. I know it's been long and drug out already, but being respectful, guys. I can't stress this enough. As bass heads, we need to be respectful. And what I'm talking about is, like I mentioned early in this video, I'm in the swampland. There isn't a house around for miles and miles. I'm right outside of Conway, man. I found this little spot, and it has been great because it's on my way to work. And, you know, as I said in my video about the sponsorships and everything, I put in work to do this, guys. So I'm blessed to have this spot on my way to work in the mornings where I can just like dip in and dip right back out. But it does. There's if I see other cars back on this road sometimes, and they'll park their car and they'll walk over here to the river and fish, you know. I've seen city workers here. One of my best friends is a city worker. I talk to him lots of mornings because he knows where I'm going to be at. So he comes back here and hides. Conway police come back here and hide. County police come back here and hide. I talk to all of them a lot of times. You know, they definitely know who I am. And even if they didn't know me from social media, they know me from being here every morning. It's like I'm a fixture here at this time in the mornings. They don't even like give me a second look. And I would do my videos when they're here. I mean, I'll still, like, I see a cop up there, I still turn it up because I'm in a place where I know I'm not really bothering nobody except for the person in that car. But be respectful, guys. When you're out here bumping, oh, for the love of God, don't go through like a residential neighborhood bumping. And I get the comment so much, your neighbors must love you. Yeah, they do, because they don't even know I have a system. I live out in the country, and I do have neighbors relatively close by, and by close by, I mean maybe 100 yards away. But they don't know I have bass. I don't play that shit in my neighborhood. Why? Because there's some elderly people in my neighborhood, like older people, and stuff like that. I don't want to bother them. And driving through a neighborhood in general, bumping, how many of them people have a newborn at home? And I think about it like this, like, you know, there might be a couple there that has a newborn that they just put down to sleep. And I don't want to wake that baby up. I mean, I got kids. I know what it's like, you know. You get a baby asleep and you're going to do one or two things at that point. You're going to get a nap or try to knock a piece off, which are both very hard to do when you have a newborn at home. So be respectful, guys. You got elderly people. You got people, you know, that have kids. And this time of day, you know, and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning here. If you go bumping through a residential neighborhood, there is that guy or that girl that works until 7:30 in the morning. They work overnights. They get home, they eat breakfast or whatever, and they would have probably just went to sleep at 9. Why wake them up? So I'd really ask everybody, you know, be respectful in neighborhoods and stuff like that, man. There's plenty of places you can bump. You can pull in the parking lots bumping, out on the street bumping. When I drive down 501, you know, it's a main highway between Conway and Myrtle Beach. I bump on that road because there's nothing on that road but businesses and people and cars. Now, when I roll up to a red light, I turn it down. But when I'm driving on the straightaway, I'll bump it. Because a car might pass me or I pass them, I'll bump it. Worst case scenario, somebody has a baby in the car that they just got to sleep. I got kids. Even if I wake that baby up, I know car rides knock them out like that. So that baby gonna go right back to sleep. But yeah, as bass heads, we kind of have a responsibility. We don't want the ill impression in society. We don't want people to look down on us and just call us, you know, a bunch of thugs and hoodlums or whatever they call kids now. I don't know. They could be anything, you know, but we don't want negative image or publicity brought upon us as bass heads. Yeah, like I said, out on the roads and highways, bump all you want, but when you're in residential neighborhoods and stuff like that, you know, kind of turn it down. Now, do I bump at red lights? As I said, sometimes, you know, it depends who's beside me. And I am bothering the car in front of me and over there and 4 cars back that way, you know. There's going to be a Karen or two that gets upset, but oh well. Like I said, in the car is a little different. Worst case scenario, you wake a baby up and they're going to be right back out when the car starts moving. So that's kind of my video for today. And like, it's not like a really great subject. I'm just, you know, I kind of wanted to address that because a lot of people don't realize the damage they're doing when they drive through a residential neighborhood. And I read so many comments on Facebook of like, yeah, my neighbor, he's being a dick because I was full tilting in the driveway. Why the hell are you full tilting in the driveway? That's first goal. Why? Why are you just being a dick to your neighbor, man? That causes a lot of problems. Be cool to your neighbors. They be cool to you, you know. To the guys doing that in their neighborhood that piss all their neighbors off, you know, one night your shit's going to be getting stolen out of your car, and they're going to be the ones over there like, about time somebody jacked his shit. They're not going to be calling you. But if you're cool with your neighbors, if somebody's messed around your car, they're going to call you, or they're going to come over, or they're going to run outside and be like, hey, what the hell y'all doing in my boy's car? That's how you got to look at things, guys. You know, good neighbors, that's good neighbors. Good neighbors always help. You piss your neighbors off, then you done screwed up because they don't give a shit. And that's just the way the world works now, guys. So be respectful. Anyway, that's all I got. And like I said again, you know, we earned this, man. We really worked hard for it. We impressed Richard enough to send it to us. And it's all love from here, man. I appreciate the hell out of this, guys. So I definitely want to thank Richard. And it just means a lot, dude, because it means somebody actually is watching my videos and likes what I'm doing, and that's what it's all about. But peace out, guys, and as always, hell yeah, I'm gonna say it today, bass on, guys.